Alright, we are live and everything should be working.
Hey! It's alive! The stream is alive. Welcome back, everybody.
Thanks.
So, yeah, we're back and live. So, I guess just a quick recap of where we left off. PCs entered the Lost City after after some exploration and a rough evening. Some of the Fail and were kidnapped in the middle of the night, along with some wicked bad dreams for some folks, which prevented sleep. Investigations led to a temple, kind of off into the city. A sweep of the temple and some sneaking allowed the PCs to enter said temple, and they have been fighting their way through. A encounter with a group of Yanti in what looks to be a throne room started off well, and after a bit, one seems to have decided to, instead of lay down and dying, has decided to, what is the term, go through some form of metamorphosis, and has, after come through what seemed like a strange acidic mist, as a anathema.
He didn't decide to do that. He didn't decide to do that. He had to do that after Thorn kicked his ass.
Well, there is that too. So he didn't really have much choice. His best choice for him was to, lay down his life or his being to his, in loyalty to his queen and high priestess,
and turn into a snake man made of snakes.
Snake man made of snakes. To back up a little bit, Lanfan, you are originally sent back to give warning. You didn't have to go far to find one of the Fail, having followed the group at some distance just to, keep an eye on everything. You gave him words to return back to the Fail and tell the rest that the group has moved forward into the temple to rescue all the peoples. You have, upon returning, you kind of, at a distance, you watch the PCs enter the temple. You've snuck your way into the temple and in and around, kind of walking your way through various, obvious, battle, some dead Yanti and the like, up into the point where you hear some fighting coming from a larger room, and all of a sudden some screaming, some of your fellow friends, yelling, step back, get away from it, what is that? You hear some strange magic words from Arn, and a slithering coming from up a flight of stairs not far from you, and that's kind of where we will start. The anathema has revealed itself through the mist. Arn, you're standing like right there. It looks pretty like it wants to eat you. Thorn was trying to track down the Yanti archer from the north. You guys lost sight of another Yanti archer in the south area, southerly area as well. They had been blinded by something, or by a flash from Finn. So,
Well, crap.
The anathema. So we'll go with the anathema has kind of moved itself to the edge and kind of broken down because it is
Weather
not
dome.
weather dome. It passing through the weather dome causes the weather dome to collapse, and it and the acidic fog that had been there kind of just fade away. Thorn, you're left up there trying to hunt down the auntie. So we'll begin there.
Combat turns.
Yep. Whoa. Yes.
I'm just moving.
Roger. There realizes that there's a threat in front of it and draws begins to draw a blade. Anva.
I'm gonna probably walk forward 3 and draw a weapon.
Your weapons are probably readied, so whatever you would have probably had going into this place, you're probably super cautious. And one would assume you have weapons ready and ready to kick Snake, but do snakes have butts?
Abdomen. So I'm gonna walk up to this abomination and try to kill it.
Okay. So move and attack. If you use a fatigue point, you can get the heroic charge and the move and attack without penalty.
Okay.
What you attack it with?
I'm trying to remember which one's the comma, which one's the Kasari.
Kasari's the weighted end, and the comma is the cutting end. And really, if you use that, you don't have to get right up that close. I think it has a reach of 2.
Yeah, I guess I can step back and do a attack. And then you said I don't have any penalties? Because you said something about fatigue and a heroic charge.
Yep. Burn your fatigue.
What's with the heroic charge?
It allows you.
More. Go ahead.
Oh, you had it.
It lets you go more than one hex without taking the penalty from both moving and attacking, which is I think -4 to hit and capture skill. By spending the fatigue for heroic charge, you ignore those penalties. You just treat it like a normal attack.
Good to know. All right. Ta-da!
And on the bright side, since I flashed him with that spell, his dex is reduced by 3.
Nice work.
That's should reduce his dodge. Unless he parries or blocks. I don't remember what they have.
These ones are just the archers, so they just have bows, and he's drawn a sword.
Well, his parry might be better than his dodge.
He's gonna fail. I didn't put the modifiers in, but he would have failed without modifiers. So, damage. DR3, so 2 cutting gets through, so it's 1.5, so that becomes 3 points.
Just letting you know, Mark, that I spent some points and increased my will.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I guess we didn't do housekeeping, did we?
Just moving.
That's right. Everyone passed their fear check, didn't they?
Since it worked so well last time.
Right. Well, you're gonna have a wow. This is a size mod 2 creature, so you do get. I think you get. It is a little easier for you guys to. Right. So it, bunch of slitheringness, and it opens like a, kind of where it kind of bends around your flame jet, dodging the fire.
Alright, I'm going to take a step, shift grip to staff, and take an attack with Deceptive. Deceptive 2.
Roger.
Damn. I didn't realize that explosion, the actual, stuff that's explosive, the explosive range is equal to the D.
Ooh. Almost a crit success there.
Yeah, it would be a +1 for size mod too.
Almost a natural crit, not just a margin crit. Alright, so he is a -2 for your deceptive. Because he's all super slithery and melee, he's going to do a side step. Where are we? Actually, he's going to slip towards you. Attempt to move closer. Well, you'll get him.
Tin crush.
Crunch.
Ready action to activate another one of the flash spells.
Roger. All right, so it is going to strike out with one arm at Arn, and it's going to try and grapple Zistral at the same time its mouth comes down to try and bite you.
Okay.
So
I will retreat, give ground. He's got a -1 for our size difference.
he doesn't get minuses to hit you.
He's a 2 and I'm a 1. Why not?
He doesn't get any minuses. You just get bonuses.
Oh. Thought it was a penalty to hit somebody smaller than you. Huh. Alright. Let's see where my fatigue is at. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use a fatigue too for Beaver's.
All right.
Because if he misses the grapple, he misses the bite too, right?
No. It's just 3 different attacks.
Oh. Alright, I'll just
So
retreat.
here
on the first one
comes
then.
a punch at, so here comes a strike at Arn. Like, fist kind of reaches out, you know.
Hang on.
Okay.
Oh no.
Chomp.
My god.
There we go.
Trying to fail that.
I know,
Alright,
right?
so-
It's unfortunate.
You actually feel really good about that. It bites down on your arm, and you can see like where its fangs just chip away part of where your cloth has turned to stone, and it leaves like this trail of like toxic ooze, you know, or venom as it, you know, lets go of your arm after it makes its strike. It moves in on you. There's Zistral. So it will attempt its grapple.
Where did I go?
You're just underneath it.
Oh, okay, there we go.
It's
Well,
moving into
I
your
was trying to
space.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was moving from my retreat. Because I'm giving ground.
Right. All right. So it successfully throws itself into a attempt to grapple you.
Parried.
Which you
So now
parry.
I rolled to hit it, right?
I believe so.
I don't know what the penalties or bonuses are. I'm just going to make a straight roll. Well, that's pretty good.
Ow.
18 on that limb. And I'll take my 1 yard. Oh, actually, no, that's the same distance from him. I have to go back by only.
Yeah, you have to go backwards 1.
Yeah, because of his size, I only got 1 hex I can go to.
That way, because he moved in on you 1 hex.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So either of those hexes would be good. So I'll take that one.
All right, so let's see. killed some of the snakes earlier, so max damage for that is 2. Right. And then its
Bite.
face comes down to an attempt to bite you.
And I can't parry again, correct?
Second parry, I don't believe you can. Unless, as far as I know, you can only parry once. And you've used your retreat, so.
Yeah, so this will be a feverish dodge. Fail by 1. Let's see, what are my actual odds on here? Need to get a 9 or less. How big is his mouth?
It's decent. I mean, it's a snake mouth, kind of cobra.
Yeah, I don't want to get poisoned. I'm trying to decide if I want to luck it.
Oh yeah, those fangs look vicious, by the way.
Alright, I'm going to luck it. And I need to get a 9 or less, so I'm just going to make straight falls. Got it.
There it
I'll
is.
take the 6.
Roll it again
That's,
to see if you roll a 3.
Yeah, might as well.
Trying to.
Tried to.
Well, you did roll a 3, but you also rolled 2 1s with it.
And that's luck used at 1759. I hurt him worse than he hurt me, that's for sure.
Not really.
No? Not
No.
with the 18 crushing?
Well, it's only doing maximum 2. It's diffuse. The snakes are considered
Oh.
diffuse.
Gotcha. So you can only do 2 points to it at a time, no matter what you hit with.
Unless you hit it with explosives, cone effects, and area effects.
Ooh, it's all you, Arn and Finn.
Yeah, that's. I have a question there. It's like I'm wondering if I was
I'm
doing
going to do. Now, I will say its head is probably not necessarily diffuse. It's kind of weird, you know. So strikes at the head are minus whatever. So, what's up? Sorry, what were you gonna ask?
I'm wondering if I was doing the activation of the rituals wrong, because it specifically states that it requires a ready maneuver. That just means it triggers at the same time, right? Or is it still like I thought it was doing? It's like ready maneuver and then it triggers the next round.
I would guess it readies right away.
Okay, so that would have been the flash.
All
So
right,
he would have needed to make a health check. Okay, so he's got a success by that's good. I got a success by 7. I actually have those recorded on my character sheet. So that means he is going to be blind. He's going to be blind for 3 seconds, and no, the nictitating membrane doesn't. That just
Okay.
increases
Defense. It's
DR,
defense
I think.
over. Okay, gotcha.
So for 3 seconds, he's going to be blind, and for a minute, he's going to be at -3 dex. As before, he's exclaiming in Elvish, so everybody knows not to look at him.
Don't look at me. Ignore me. All right. So you said it's blind.
Blind for 3 seconds, -3 dex for a minute.
blind.
Man, I have been doing those. I've been activating those conditional rituals wrong. Both runs. It's wrong in Brian's run and wrong in yours.
All right.
Wait, is it? Okay, never mind.
I'm just putting the -3 there for right now.
It also needs the blind. Does that exist? Don't we have that? I can do that.
Moving.
Oh no, Thorn! She's trying to steal your kill.
All right.
Did somebody move me?
I may have accidentally.
Okay.
And
that wasn't my
meant to move the
imagination.
map, and I must have clicked on you.
It was clearly your imagination. You're going quite mad.
Well, I moved, and then I went to change the turn, and it covered it up, and when I came back, he was in a different place.
That's actually on lawn phone.
Oh boy, can't miss. I can't attempt to dodge that.
Oh, that's not gonna be fun.
Or at least it wasn't like triple damage or anything.
Why did it roll twice? It's only okay. So, all right. So 7 points cutting to you, Lanfan, and you will drop your Kusari Dama.
Very nice.
So that would have been across your center of mass, so torso. So whatever your DR is, reduce it by. What is your DR? 4. So 3 points. 3 points cutting becomes 4 points cutting.
Why is it 3 points? Oh, 7. Sorry.
Yep, 7 becomes 3. 3 becomes 4. Cutting is 1.5 times.
Ow, that hurt.
What did you call him?
Freaking snakes. And Finn, you do see the other Yanti come around that corner. Anfon.
Thought he died.
Well, I need to grab a weapon, don't I? I'm probably just gonna back up and grab my Kusagama.
Well, you can also quick draw your swords.
Oh yeah, I have a sword. Where's my sword located?
So you would have to roll fast draw. And if you succeed on your fast draw, then you can use your sword right away.
Cool. And which one's sword? Is it the Ninja 2 sword?
Yep, Ninja Toe.
Oh, I thought it was Ninja 2. That makes sense. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, trading
That would have been
criticals.
That would have been a lot better if that was
Oh.
the attack roll.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was the attack, too. I was like, ah! Oh.
No,
You look spastic good drawing it, though.
thanks.
And he goes, "Where'd you get that?"
Oh, was there any modifiers?
Yeah, +1 because he's SM1.
Yep. So,
Cool. So success by 3.
Radio.
Can he dodge, or do I need to do damage?
I think he's penalized still. He attempts to dodge, and he will fail because his dex is affected. He's
So
still seeing
damage?
spots. Yep, give me damage. D5 becomes 2, becomes 3. Alright. You made him bleed his own blood.
Take that.
Alright, Brum will step up. Dual weapon attack. First he's going to use his shield and club this thing across the face, and then follow through with an axe across the body. Those rolls need to be the other way around.
Right? Alright, so it will attempt to...
It would be at an additional -1 for the dual weapon.
So -1 deceptive, -1 for the dual weapon. So
Yep,
that's
that's a
success
success.
by
He's
0.
blind.
Oh, he is blind. Does
I
that
don't know how that
discriminatory scent do anything? I don't think it does.
Is he like completely blind?
Yeah, he's blinded for 3 rounds. Yeah.
Alright, so
That
he
would-
gets to make a perception roll at minus something, so roll perception to see if it matters.
4, so we got to figure out what that.
Yeah, it probably will matter. And then he can make an attack, an attempt at defense at -2 comes to mind. I'll look it up, but move on.
That's probably going to hit. If he's still going to get a -2, then your -2 plus blindness is going to be, because he's only success by 0. So
Alright, then it's most likely going to be a hit. I'll look it up
So damage.
anyway afterwards.
your blade cuts in. Well, yeah. Your blade will cut in, and a few dead snakes kind of fall away from it. All right.
He needs to make a defense roll.
If the attacker is blind, can make a hearing -2 roll or use some other method to discover his foe's location. If he fails, he may attack in a randomly chosen direction. That's attacking. What about defending? Defender cannot see. He is invisible. The defender, or yeah, The defender is aware that he's being attacked. He may dodge at -4. If the defender makes a hearing -2, he may also parry at or block also at -4.
All right, so -4. So he succeeded in his perception.
So he can parry or block
or dodge.
Or dodge all at -4.
Right. Not liking his current situation, he will give ground. Sorry, it's like that.
He has to retreat from Arn, though.
Yes. But he was facing that way. I just needed to make sure I had the right facing.
Ah, gotcha.
Oof, won't matter.
Burn! That's a terrible roll.
His burn damage get reduced. It said area effects, explosives, and cone.
Flame jet's a cone, isn't it?
It's more like it's not technically a cone. It's more like
It's like a stream.
Stream. It is affecting a kind of a point in space. So you char a bunch of more uglies. It ain't happy. Huh. Finn, you blinded it on your last turn, right?
Yes.
Huh. Didn't increment that or down.
I think we added. I think we added it late. We added it on Mid's turn.
Right. Guess it spent its round just screeching about being blind, because I don't even think it got to go. Are you done?
Yeah, it did. You made attacks and Zistral dodged and did all sorts of stuff.
Yep. I parried one and dodged one with luck. Alright, I'm going to, seeing that he's having trouble defending himself, I'm going to stab him in his ugly face.
And that is an ugly face.
I'm going to be focusing on him solely, so I'm taking +1 for one foe. And I'm taking +1 for size difference. And that gets me to really good chances of hitting him, actually. I could throw in some deceptive. There's a chance he could succeed. Nah, I'm just gonna roll. Or I could. Oh, Failed by 0. Remember, if your skill is 17, 17 is not a critical fail.
Right.
Only an 18. It's funny that it came up as a failure, though. So I tried to miss.
No, you did miss. It's just not a critical fail.
Oh, it still fails. It's just not critical.
Right.
Oh, bummer.
You were distracted by just how freaking ugly that face is.
I guess so. And then, just in case he lashes out, I'm going to take a step back.
Right.
Right. I am going to step and activate one of my explosive lightnings on that abomination. Not the anathema, because the explosive effect would affect the other PCs.
Roger.
Neighborly of you.
To be in a bad way. Yep. Krakow.
Oh!
Yeah, you cook him on the spot.
Nice. Krakow, biatch.
Because even with DR, if it affects, that's still a 16, which is, yeah, you fry him on the spot. You get the little shake and shimmy from him as he kind of rides the lightning. Alright, so it is blind. It has to make perception rolls to see anybody. Right?
I believe that's correct. Was that? Hold on, let me double check. If he's blind, he must make a hearing -2 to discover his foe's location. If he fails, he may attack in a random location. He attacks at -10. Roll hit location normally.
Well, he fails to quite pick up where Arn is. And he still fails to pick up where Brum is. So, random location, is that a...
It says if he fails his hearing... Well, let me just copy this stupid thing, because that's easier.
Okay, so -10.
Yeah.
And coming at Arn.
Sort of.
Alright.
Whiff!
And -10 coming at Brum.
Sort of.
Whiff!
Almost! That got close.
Horseshoes, hand grenades, and explosive lightning.
That makes me think of a question.
What's up?
If his penalties are so bad that he can only hit with a 3, is a 3 still a critical hit?
No.
Okay.
I think
Yes, it is.
Really?
That's bullshit.
Well, that's like rolling a d20.
No,
You're not
4
even able.
isn't.
4 is not, then. Yeah, that's it. Because 17 would normally be a crit fail, but because you're high enough, 18 is the only crit fail. There's always an opportunity. So it would be like D&D having to roll. The only way you can hit is rolling a natural 20. And if you roll a natural 20, that's still a critical success.
But if your effective skill is less than 3, you can't even roll.
And there you go.
Right. Heroic charge. in his blind spot, telegraph, swing to the back of the skull.
You're gonna try and bifurcate its skull? So I've got
Are you going to
bifurcated
shout "Hi-ya" as you're attacking?
I'm not. I'm going to be quiet.
Oh, you're telegraphing, so you can go
Relatively
ahead
quiet.
and yell hi-ya.
Actually, that's true. That could be, that's what the telegraphing is. Hi-ya! Sneak attack, bitch!
And let's see. Do I need anything else?
Size mod +1.
Well, suppose I could. Yeah, there's nothing really else to do with it. I would have liked to have put a little extra damage on that. And it would have been warranted.
Ooh. Let's see. Natural DR of 3, natural skull of 2, 5. Just kind of bounces off the skull. Leave a nice little rent, line.
Is your sword on fire?
No.
Oh, I was trying to get you that extra point.
Oh. Now, is it always a minimum damage of 1, though? Or no?
Damage,
just
yes. But not injury.
Does he take the point or not?
No.
Okay, so now that he knows that there's a dude behind him, he'll kind of... Actually, he is going to do...
That minimum 1 is just if you have like a 1d -1, and it would have come to 0, you still get 1.
He's going to move into close with Lanfan and attempt to wrap his body around her in a constricting attack.
Kinky.
Hug.
That seems like a bad idea.
He just wants to
Why
be
is it
friends.
double rolling? Oh, is it? It's targeted itself. All right, so that'll succeed.
Did he succeed on himself? Is that -3?
Well, it would be the first one. So, Lanfan, this thing moves in and attempts to grapple you basically.
Alright, I want to do an acrobatic dodge.
These are... Wait a minute, I thought the abominations were the snake top half.
No,
He's right.
no. Abominations are the
Right, it was the M something that were the top.
Right. Yeah.
Malisons.
Yes, that's it. Don't!
Oh no. It's gonna be a -2 to your dodge. You can still attempt feverish and retreating.
Okay.
So, feverish will reduce is a fatigue expenditure, and retreating has to be in a backwards motion. So in your case, to that square.
Cool. So what does feverish do?
+3 or +2. Wait, feverish is +2.
2.
+2.
It's in the modifiers.
Yep. If you go to the modifiers, you can find it there. And retreating is for dodge +3. So you'll be at a grand total of a +3.
Fortunately for Snakefellow, he still has his back to Thorn.
And he turned. He's rear side X, yes. But
Boo!
fool me once, kind of thing. What? You know like a hugs? His body twitches. Bonfon. Nope, that will fail because he's still seeing spots. He is half move, half dodge.
Alright, Brum is going to repeat his last action.
Oof. He doesn't even know it's coming.
That's right. Carved on Brum's shield in Dwarven runes is the name of the shield, and it is Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Oof. Ow. Crack.
No, it says that on the backside.
And that's for the body if he does not defend.
Is it a perception check for both attacks, or just one for all?
I think it's just one to perceive the person attacking.
Alright, so he doesn't perceive you attacking, so he's not going to be able to dodge at all?
Alright, so the first was to the face, which I think you have said is not diffuse.
Yep, you just bashed him pretty darn good. There's definitely some blinking. Now reduced him
Stunned.
to half move, half dodge.
Stunned, knockdown.
Not enough for those, but cumulative damage has reduced him to half move, half dodge.
Any head blow will warrant a health roll. It's only -5 if it's a major wound.
And let's see. So -5 plus high pain is -2. Why did that not roll? Alright.
Once more onto the flames. That's wrong, sorry. There's the burn roll.
Feels the burn coming.
Bend it -4, buddy.
Yep.
Rude.
He failed.
No, he had a -4, and
Oh,
he gave ground for
-4.
+3.
My mistake, Paul.
What do you use to get the extra? Oh, never mind.
Right. You can use a fatigue for heroic charge. Spend that. I'm going to do another 2-hand thrust to the face, but I'm going to take an additional -4 to make it the eye, and an additional +4 for telegraph.
Hiya!
So it says face, but it's the eye. So he failed his perception.
No, he doesn't. You're noisy. -1.
Nope, that's a quirk.
That's still a -1. Or
I don't think it
succeeds
is.
by-
It needs
I don't
to be
have. I don't have the
hearing
disadvantage.
-2.
Yes, I understand, but you're noisy. Grants him a +1.
The quirk doesn't do that.
The quirk is just me saying I clomp around. I don't have the noisy disadvantage.
And that's a hearing -2 roll, not straight perception.
That's what I mean. Okay. Alright.
Right.
So all he can do is attempt to dodge at -4. He can't. And note that the perception check is only required if you're trying to parry or block.
I thought he had to do it just
Nope.
dodge even.
Nope. If it's doing the dodge, he still gets the dodge, but it's at -4. If he successfully makes the hearing check, he can also parry or block, but those are still at -4.
Gotcha. Okay. So he's a -4. Feverish. Can't retreat.
All right.
Let's see here.
No, that is actually wrong. You hit. That is a successful hit.
Oh, okay.
And actually, Arn, that yours would be, I believe, a successful hit as well.
Oh, I do like
7 eyeball.
Half move, half dodge.
Ah,
Arn, go ahead and, if you didn't roll your damage already.
wait, he had damage,
Oh.
didn't he?
Alright.
Yeah, he already had damage. You rolled damage first.
Well, it doesn't
Oh,
really
this is
matter. It's going to be a 2
14.
for Arn.
Okay.
However, Zistral, damage is going to be a little bit more. So, 7 minus 3 minus 2.
What's the -3, -2?
Minus 3 for DR, minus 2 for Skull. Oh, you went for the eye,
Half
didn't
DR.
you?
I went for the eyeball, and it's half DR anyway.
Oh yeah. His super spear.
Oh, yes, yes.
The butter knife.
Wait. You said you went for the...
Eyeball. I have in there -5 for face, but I've added an additional -4 because it's eye. Total of -9 for the location.
I mean, it's still a hit, but I think your math is wrong.
-5 for face, and then another -4 is -9.
Yeah, but it only looks like it calculated a -4. Like I said, it's not
that's because the skill being 15 includes the -5 for face.
Oh, you have you bought up targeted attack?
Yep.
Okay. So your targeted attack is even. The face?
Oh, no, it's not. So that is
it won't matter.
3 lower.
Yeah, it won't matter because your success is by 4. So
that's a success by 3. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because my targeted attack is only thrust vitals.
Gotcha. Like I said, it doesn't matter. I just was noticing it's like your math seems weird.
Yeah, it is.
I was wondering if I just did it -5 for the face and then -4 for the eye, and I'm like, where's the -4 for the or 5 for the face?
Yeah, it's cooked right in.
Whatever. Like I said, it won't matter. Okay, so this is to his eyeball.
For you attacking this guy, his eyeball is going to be at a -8 to your normal weapon skill due to size modifiers and stuff.
I included the size modifier in my roll.
Alright, so that's going to go straight on through. So 6 points through to the brain becomes ×4 is 20 whatever.
Is he a demon?
Not really. But your strike, let's see, 26 × 4 is 24. Needs a health check. That's actually going to see minus for brain hit is a -5, right?
Oh no.
-10. What is the health check on the head?
It's -10 if it's a major wound.
Okay, so -10 even with his.
I ask if he's a demon or not because demons don't normally have brains.
Well, he would have injury tolerance, no brain, if that were the case.
Yeah, it's for the most part how I did this guy. He's basically diffused all over except for his head, or he's got like.
Did you actually decide that yourself, or did you find it that way?
There was no anything, dude.
Yeah, okay, because diffuse actually is not appropriate here.
Well, diffuse says swarms, etc., etc. So it's basically filled up a swarm of snake. That's where it's like I get it. I'm like
But yes, he'd be at -10, but he gets his +3 because of high pain.
So he fails. So he's out.
No, he failed by 3.
Let's see, success by 3. That would actually be success by, because he's got a +3, so that'd be success by 6. But he fails by 10, so that's a fail by -4.
So he's
unconscious.
No, he's stunned and prone. Fail by 5 is unconscious.
Okay, that's right. So stunned, prone.
He's not in a good way.
Nope.
This is where Zistral should pin his skull to the floor.
I moved, by the way. That's all I did.
Not stunned anymore.
Yeah, Zistral, you pin his skull to the floor, and I'll sever his head from his body.
Oh, since he's bigger than me, I was picturing kind of having to stab up to get his eye.
Well, now he's down below you. You know, it's kind of laying on the ground.
Yeah, he's ready for you.
Right. Okay. Well, this is either the end or the beginning. All out, strong, step, and thrust to the vitals.
Okadook. Minus a lot.
Wow, trying to miss. Alright, he'll be what,
Half move, half dodge.
and then -2 for
-2.
side.
Yep.
Yay! Let me take care of that.
Tickle his kidney.
That should tickle a bit.
Ah, that tickles a lot. Bit. Tickles him enough to see. -3 becomes 7. 7 impaling to the vitals is ×3.
3.
21. Oh, dead. And splat. Right. On Vaughn.
Okay, so what just happened to the dude in front of me?
I
Thorns.
stabbed him in the back.
Blade comes straight through his chest. Yeah.
Is he dead?
Yep.
Cool. I'll probably just walk away and head to the other room.
You might want
you
to
dropped
get
your
your
thing.
thing, yeah.
I'll grab my weapon first.
All right. Grabbing your weapon. Brum.
Brom will step up, and he's going to attempt a mighty blow on this thing's neck, or wherever its head joins to its snake form, and try and decapitate.
Okay. Let's do it. Not that it would really matter. So. All right, do it to it. All right, so 14 becomes 11 becomes a lot more. So a lot.
22 if he has like normal neck bits.
And he dies. All right, so the big head thing kind of you lop it off. It kind of rolls a few feet, and the squirming body of snakes still remains in kind of a pile.
Right on, burn this thing.
Lucky Finn didn't let it bite anybody.
When don't I?
Lon Fun and Thorn come around the corner, and Thorn's like, "Oh man, I missed
Didn't
it."
save me any. Yeah, sorry. I saved you an eye, but he's dead now.
So Thorn came up through this direction, so he should have been able to see that, see if it opened up. Because we're still looking for the Fail. Everybody okay? Nobody got bitten?
Oh, okay, hold on. So Brum, Arn, what were you doing? Sorry.
Oh,
It's
still not.
It's still a big mess of snakes.
Brum will step back from this mass of snakes and expecting Arn to like set fire to the turn it into a bonfire of snakes.
Alright. Alright. Arn.
Alright, so I'm going to advise Zistral to take a step back, throw down a Force Dome in there, and then just proceed to Flame Jet a little bit.
Alright, so you're going to start with a Force Dome. So
Yep.
how long does a Force Dome take to cast?
It takes a second to form. I don't think there's a casting time, but let me check.
Okay, just making sure. Alright, well, cast me a Force Dome.
Yeah, it just takes a second to form, that's it.
Alright. Alright. Next.
Well, Flame Jet's still up, so I just kind of a little bit.
That would be okay, so that will penalize your Force Dome. And let's see, can you cast and attack in the same round? I guess that would be an all-out attack equivalent. I know casting 2 spells at once is a penalty for this, is a cumulative penalty, which you're fine because you succeeded by 8. Don't think that's 2 concentrations, though. I don't know if you can quite throw down the flame at the same time you're casting.
Alright, well then, worst case scenario.
I know you can maintain it. You can maintain it. That's fine.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just withhold the attack until it's formed and I can burn it easily, and then just Force Dome, maintain the Flame Jet, and wait.
Okay. Zistral, you take your step back.
Well, I'm looking around and listening for other enemies.
Right. All right.
Same as Zistral.
All right. So Force Dome closes in, I guess, on the same second you cast it, right, or something?
It just says it takes a full second to form.
All right. Anyway, so you cast it, and you're glad you did because the snakes kind of just scatter in a massive swarm all around. But because you're Force Dome, they kind of hit the walls and are kind of contained inside the Force Dome.
Can you open a hole in the top and
Don't
No,
need to. You can cast
flame
magic
pass
through it.
Oh, can you? Never mind. mind.
Yep, so I'm just gonna flame jet him and just torch him from outside.
Alright, so.
Walk around the perimeter.
Alright, we're out of combat then. Those that you don't torture are, well, I guess you're just gonna keep flame on until they're all gone. Alright.
Pretty much.
Torch.
However, magical constructs, if that's what these are, can pass through a force stone.
I don't know if that
Whose side are you
qualifies.
on?
So you spend a few moments, cooking the all the baddies, all the remaining the swarm of snakes that would have come swarming all three of you.
Hey, snake's good eating.
Yeah, but you don't know
I'll
if these
pass.
are the poison only in the fang type snakes or poison all through kind of snakes. You're pretty certain they're just poison in the fang kind of snakes, but imagine their horror if they saw you eating a Yanti, and then they get all mad that you're mad at them for eating humans.
Well, these are pre-cooked.
They could pre-cook the humans. Double standard much? Oh, it's okay for you to eat the Yanti, but it's definitely not okay for the Yanti to eat a person.
Clearly, this is a mass misunderstanding, and we need to try and resolve this. We'll apologise for eating them, and they apologise for eating us. They didn't know it was bad.
How long do we have to rest here?
Well, seeing as you're sitting there inside of a temple and
No,
a
not
gong
long.
has gone off,
Yeah.
so you're pretty certain the rest of the temple is alerted to some kind of unfriendly action going on in the ground floors. Resting may not be your best choice. I say may. It's really kind of up to you guys.
You gotta find the peoples. Right, so need to attend to Lanfan's injuries. I don't know if anybody else is hurt.
I had some injuries. I think they were from earlier, though. I think they may have already been treated. Right, that was from the DFA.
If injuries are being treated, Brom is going to take a rest.
It's only going to take a couple seconds because I'm going to be using magic.
Then Brom won't get much of a rest.
So burn off your.
Yeah, this is I'm gonna be using the minor healing, which is the 1D because good one.
Ooh, there you go.
Because I've got the ritual mastery, so it's gonna take me like 5 seconds to gather the energy.
Alright, that fully heals Lanfan.
Alright, then we need to find like I said earlier, Thorn went this way, so he should have been able to see what was
Oh,
up
yeah,
there.
yeah. It's another storeroom.
Okay. There's stairs. Gotcha. Stairs. We need to gather up everybody and press on to probably take that route down there and that way to eventually end up at those stairs.
You don't even have to do that. Those stairs are easily accessible this way. Straight through
Yeah,
that.
I know, but we wanted to make sure.
Oh,
it wasn't,
explore.
yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
sitting behind you. Gotcha.
So Brum will check out the storeroom where he is, make sure it's clear.
Which I suppose will take us into level 2. Wow, it's like we're dungeon crawling.
Oh yeah.
It's weird. It should be an up arrow, not a down arrow.
Well, it is an up arrow depending on your perspective.
Well, but the problem is on the other side they mismark it as an up arrow. It actually should be a down arrow. So their counter.
I think they've actually used the wrong thing for the stairs, because the stairs shade dark at the end, which means it is actually going down. So whoever made this map would have had a stair image, and he just messed up the image that he used.
So who goes first?
Shit, how are we doing that before?
Lan Fan, since she's sneaky and can look for traps and stuff.
I think Zistral was following us up.
Right. Are you guys going loud, stealthy? How are you guys moving?
Do we hear people yelling about intruders above us?
We think they may have split up. The snake versions of open the blast doors, open the blast doors.
Open the blast doors.
We'll probably attempt sort of stealth, but I don't know how well or how necessary it's really going to be.
Right. I will take a for if you guys want to make it easy, we can do a group one.
Yes, please. My stealth blows.
Everyone's got stealth, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
My whopping 10.
Alright, so I need a stealth roll from Lanfan. Since everyone has it, it's going to, I guess, be a straight up roll. Alright. Give me a perception check.
Me?
Yes.
Ninja.
They're looking like they're, one's got his bow drawn, kind of pointed down the hall towards your direction. Like he's waiting for someone to pop their head out. He does not see you. And you see what looks like a second one right nearby.
All we need is a smoke bomb or a flashbang.
Flashbang now.
Arn?
Finn's
I
being
want to
the
hold
flash
my
guy.
power for a bit.
Finn jumps out and does flash, just like throws his arms out with it. I'm a flashbang. Throw Finn.
It's a terrible idea. Because it's like, wait. I mean, hey, yeah, I could totally do that. Totally gonna get skewered here, aren't I?
Nah, I'll be right beside you. I'll watch you get skewered.
Well, worst case scenario, you get an arrow, but you'll also get to set off your flash.
Clearly, I'm gonna step out and do flash. Savior of the universe.
As you're setting off your flash, you hear that distinct sound of a twang, and your flash goes off. So let's see. All at the same time now. Everybody now. All right, flash away. Arrow goes. You hear the whistle of an arrow go by your head, but flash off.
All right, so you'll need to make a health. You'll need to beat a success by 9 in order to not be blinded.
Holy balls!
Hey, my fourth one was even better. It was by 11.
Whoosh! Yeah. He was staring right at you. Apparently.
Yeah,
Eyes
he was.
wide open.
All right, so both of them are within 10 yards of me, so they will be blind for 3 rounds.
Three rounds.
I guess you should. Yeah, I guess you can probably start it there with the presumption that I
Yep.
just went.
Yep. That'll work.
Man, I'm going to have to replenish my flashes.
Oh, I'm next. Right.
You're next, Daniel.
Apparently I'm next. I think all I'm gonna do is move and do a Han Solo charge.
Complete with
Actually, I'll swing wide just in case somebody else pops up.
like the beast that is Zistral, Centaur Jesus.
For example.
All right. 11, kind of throws its arms, around its eyes and screams out, they're here, they're here, and kind of takes a step back. He takes a step back towards there, also screaming. It's like, they use magics, cursing magics.
It blinds us.
Blinds us. Lanfa.
Oh, she's AFK.
Huh?
Sorry, we were figuring out tax stuff. Health roll, right?
What?
Nope, she doesn't have to do a health roll. She knows to look away.
So what's going on?
Well, there's two Yanti on the other side that just got blinded by Finn's flash.
Guess I'm running.
And the ninja was running. And you can have whatever weapon you would have ready, by the way.
Kurosagama ready.
More than enough time. Brum
is running down the stairs.
Down the stairs which actually lead up the stairs.
Or up the stairs, sorry.
Yeah, I know. Hop, 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 hop.
Arn is. Wait, did Finn ever tell the group how many there were?
Nope.
Gonfon told us that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Gonfon may have, yeah. She probably did the 2.
Okay, then Arn is just gonna step back, say, "You guys got this," and take a rest because that last fight drained him a fair bit.
Oh, you're not taking much of a rest. Taking
No,
a
I know, but
breather.
a little bit of breather helps.
Full move.
Roger.
I am basically just going to step and put my back to that wall so I can keep an eye down that way.
Roger.
Well, maybe I'm throwing away my life unnecessarily. But I've only got so much fatigue left.
Well, just use the cap at 9 there.
I really don't trust it.
Poof! So?
And now I can't see anything. Flash affected me. Well, there is that. Tell you what, instead I will do standard move and attack, and I'm gonna... Actually, I might as well just go ahead and do run around, hit the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Will put me there. And let's yeah, let's do number 5 swing. Random. So that is a 9 cap. Not that that makes a difference. Which means that missed.
Yep.
Yep.
He yells out, "They're on us now! No!"
Hiss, hiss.
Yep.
I'm blind. I'm blind.
I'm blind. Charging around the corner from there.
What's that? Doesn't have a title thing.
Oh, because he is
Wrong mini.
titled.
Where'd you pull the mini from? The character sheet or the combat tracker?
Oh, because it was pre-generated encounter, so I could. What? No, that shouldn't have done that. Weird. They attacks us. You see the door on the other end open. Runs out.
That's a Malison. He's not supposed to be able to move yet. They go after Von Fon.
Oh, yes.
Look at that GM trying to sneak one over.
I'm sorry. Good grief.
So if I want to move and attack, I'm gonna have to burn fatigue, right?
Yes.
If you want to move and attack and not have your skill capped at 9.
And a penalty on top of that.
Penalty on top of that?
Yeah, your skill's capped at 9, and you also get a -4, I think it is.
Ah,
Well,
guess
you
I'm
get a
going with
-4 on the skill, but even if that puts your skill at like, I don't know, 12 or something, it's capped at 9. So it's
Oh, okay.
the other way. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's better than what I thought it was. And for me, it's
Unfortunately, that
almost
means
always worth the fatigue.
yeah. Unfortunately, that means if once you calculate everything in there, you could have like an effective skill of 6 and go, yep, that's not capped at 9, buddy.
Oh, do we rest long enough to regain a fatigue? Or
Nope.
shorter than that? Okay.
So do I have any negative modifiers or anything?
So you burned the fatigue? Yes, you did. Nope.
Cool. I'm using my Kasari.
Alright. Does he even perceive it coming? Nope. Oh, actually, that's right. He doesn't have. Okay, but he can still
Only if
dodge
it
out
is,
of
yeah,
-4.
yeah. That's if he wanted to parry or block.
I wonder if
Not
you
that-
really need to do that every
You
attack.
don't.
All right, so smack him. Ow. 3 points. Now he gets to go. Rum.
Continuing to run up the stairs.
Hop, 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 hop.
Continuing to rest on the stairs.
What the hell, man? There's snakes coming all over there, and you're chilling out.
I suppose I can go hit them with a stick next turn.
I am not going to spend the fatigue because I don't want to get low. So I'm just going to take a full move. To there. And that was less than my full movement, so I can still
No, that's
retreat
fine.
if I need to.
So are you also attacking Zistral?
I might as well, even though it's a shot in the dark. No, that will. Oh, wait a minute. That might hit.
Oh, kept at 9.
Capped at 9. The only issue is you now can't parry, you have to rely on dodge.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so that guy.
I thought you got one attack and one parry per turn.
Not if you do a move and attack.
Oh, lame.
That's even if you do a move and attack and spend fatigue. That's still the case.
Did not know that. Pretty sure I've broken that rule several times.
Maybe you have. If you have, a number of the rest of us probably have.
Well, you can't parry with the weapon that you use to attack. Put it that way. If you had like dual wielding or something like that, you could parry with the second weapon.
I've parried with the weapon I just attacked with plenty of times.
Is lightning a beam?
Yes. It's innate attack beam, yeah.
Okay, so give me another attack roll on potentially hitting number 6. Capped at 9.
Capped at 9. Okay, so let's see. That's going to be. I'm just going to roll it, and if it's lower than a 9, it's not lower than a 9. Well, that's a little disappointing.
Something blows up in the kitchen behind, back there.
Let's just take the step here and stab vitals. Yes, we'll do this.
Stabby.
Now, is that side?
Which one are you going after?
I think it's not side. 11.
11.
Control click on him so we know he's selected or targeted.
I always wondered, is it at the halfway mark or?
I wonder if that even matters if he's blind.
Well, that's true. It's going to be a -4 anyway. But he may try and block you with a shield instead if he can perceive you. Somehow I doubt that's going to be the case. This guy's a really low perception, so his only recourse is to...
This should have been his defense.
Failing that, he takes
But good enough.
Not good enough.
Well, that's his pancreas anyway.
2 times 3 is 6. Hurt. That really hurt his feelings. He is
How many hit points does it have?
6 or 15.
Good lord.
Alright. He goes all out defensive as best he can, I guess, and takes a step back. He is going to try and slash at you and apparently throw his sword, maybe?
Are we doing this again?
Apparently. He loses his balance. Does nothing else. Not even a free action until his next turn. All active defenses -2. And goes all out defensive. All out defensive increased dodge for both of them. I don't know. Have a all out defense icon.
I don't think I ever put a note down to make one.
Not a big deal. Six moves up. On font.
What's with the blue arrow under the dude?
He's all out defensive. So he gets a bonus to his defense.
Not that it matters since he's blind.
Yeah. Well, it's instead of a -4, he's a -2. So it does a little bit.
Oh,
Okay,
you
so
didn't add the things, so I don't know how long it's going to be or that he's blind.
It should be. It's there for him. 5. Just ended this round. He's not blind right now.
Nah.
That's why. He's just -3.
Shouldn't it go until me?
It does. No, because remember you started it.
Yeah,
It has-
and
it has been-
it has not been 3 rounds for me. Good lord, it's been 1, 2. This will be the 3rd round.
You started it. 1. It goes. It had its turn. I don't know why the effects aren't working. I said it for 3 seconds. It's had 3 turns. It just ended on its. This was its 3rd turn.
Has it acted 3 times since it got blinded?
No, because I haven't acted 3 times since I cast it.
Should be able to look at the turn thing.
All right.
The duration should decrease each time.
Blinded by the light -2.
I stepped. That was my first action after I cast it. Then I cast lightning. That was my second, and I have not moved. I haven't gone again.
I think you might have missed a turn then, because the auntie a duration 3. If you go look up, then they go to 2. Then 1.
You went before
and
Thorn.
expired.
You went before Thorn. They were the first full round of them being blinded. They went to 2. And then you went casting your lightning bolt. Then they went down, decremented by 1. Yeah, that's weird. It decremented. Yeah. I guess
Whatever,
it should be set
move
to
on.
4. No, they're blind. They should still be blind. You're right. It didn't.
Yeah, they should still be
right?
blind until Finn's turn.
Yeah.
But it's decrementing on their turns.
It depends on when you applied the. Were you on them when you applied it?
I don't
He's on
know.
Thorn.
So yeah, if you applied it,
Because it's not sec plus. Does that matter? What's the
no,
difference
it's
between
because
second or second plus?
it's because you applied it on
Thorns.
Thorn's turn, I believe.
Gotcha. So they should still have 1 second left. And 5. Okay. All right. Bonfire.
Standing my ground, grabbing my Kusari back, and waiting
Okay,
for him to
okay.
attack.
Okay. Readying your Kasari. He moves up. Moves up. And tries to take a swipe at you. And step out.
Big friggin' horse dude in the way, taking up the hallway.
Here we
Well,
go.
That's happened.
a good thing I intentionally made sure I had those major heals that would cover Zistral now.
Max. Normal damage.
Ow!
Right, so here I'm just gonna throw it so I can see 2D. So 6, 7, 8.
-4.
So 9 minus 4
Max
plus 5.
damage. What? That's 12 plus 3.
Well, yeah,
15.
12, 15 minus 4 becomes 11. Add another, and it's cutting.
I'll luck his
16.
attack.
There
you can't
you
luck
go.
his attack.
Why
Oh,
not?
bummer.
You can luck your defense, but you can't luck his attack.
I don't
Yeah,
get
you
a
can.
defense.
You can.
Hey, we've done it before.
We have? Okay.
Yeah.
You can luck
For this
anything
very
that
reason.
any rolls that
Okay.
affect you.
All right. No, that's cool. Cool.
So make 2 more attack rolls for him. It was a total of 15 minus 2 net. And
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
pick the one I like best.
about 90% certain
That's better.
we did it for this very reason.
I'll take that one. Even though it's not better than
Defend.
6. Okay. It's going to be a retreat, give ground, because I had move left at the end of my turn. And I am not going to feverish because I need to save the fatigue.
Well, you can switch to staff skill and get the extra defense.
He said I can't parry.
You can't parry.
Oh, right. Yeah, never mind that. You're not on your turn anyway.
But I rolled pretty good.
Well, that's like a reward unto itself.
Yeah, especially for me. No 5s or 6s in that one.
Brum is going to smile as he sees an opening and charge into it.
That's why I went straight back.
Smashing into the guy in front of him.
Okay. That is at which one?
The one immediately in front.
7. And deceptive 1. That's 2. Yep. Yep, that will fail. Straight up. Even with his DR. Or DB.
Does anyone know how to work out slam damage?
Dark sorcery.
I think only Daniel
Um,
understands slam.
Well, I use a calculator, that's why I understand it. There was a simplified version of it in Dungeon Fantasy, and I don't remember where the hell it is, so... What's your hit points?
14.
How far did you move?
2.
I think that's all you need. 1d minus 2. Now, did you... That's a shield rush, so you use your...
So we 1d.
You add your DB to the damage. So it'll be 1d even, yeah.
Now the opponent has to do the same.
Yes. He
Except
doesn't get
he
the DB
didn't-
though.
He's got a shield, but he didn't move. So I don't
Well,
know
he
how that
didn't
affects
block.
it.
He didn't block, so the shield didn't work for him anyway. He didn't get it in the way.
Yeah, he did not get the shield to.
So he
affect.
needs to roll 1d minus 2.
All right, so 1d minus 2.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it dependent on his hit points?
No.
His hit points, if it
I'm
does
not
matter, are 15.
Yeah, it's not going to make that big of a difference.
Oh, I'm sorry, 16.
The question I'm having right now is size mod. Does that figure in? I don't remember if it does.
Roll the dice, see if it matters.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Looks
like
like
it.
no.
So he gets knocked back, or does he get knocked down?
Well, you did more than double his. Oddly enough.
Yep. Even if he had a
Slam,
size
okay.
modifier.
Hold on. If your damage roll equals or exceeds that of your foe, he makes a dex roll or fall down. You knock him down automatically if you roll twice his damage or more.
So he's down. No roll.
Knock back prone.
Yeah.
Probably in the hex that you've got him in, and the hex between him and Brum.
Yeah, just put him back there. You just figure his feet are in the forward hex if he's face up. That's the face up token counter. At least that's how it was supposed to work.
Brum is pleased.
Yeah, you just caught him off balance. You barely hit him.
You knock down a snake.
Oh,
That's
no,
low.
he's two-legged guy. The Malisones so are humanoid from the, well, upper chest down.
Oh, okay. So they're like lizard men.
I accidentally goofed Arn again.
Yeah, more or less.
I was dragging him and accidentally right-clicked.
Oh. If you mouse over where you think he is
Oh,
and pick him up and drop him, you'll find him. I do that all the
Thank you.
time. If you're moving your guy and you right-click while you have him held, he'll disappear for you.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Yeah, it's reproducible.
I'm not going to try it, though.
Not working for me.
But you can mouse over the spot where you think it is, and it'll turn into a hand, so you can tell where you are.
Okay,
Figure
I'm
it
gonna
out.
move here. I'm not exactly in a rocking position to try to hit dudes. So I'm going to wait. And if a baddie gets within striking range where I'm not threatened with hitting an ally, then I will smack him in the face. And by face,
You
I mean
can't
generic
move and
location.
wait.
Oh, well, Jad. Then I'll just move.
Alright.
If you have range, I bet you could hit 13 without hitting Brum, though.
Well, but he's also partially around a corner, though.
Oh,
I don't know how that would play into it, but
That's up to Mark. Alright, so, I'm going to stab the Malison in front of me in the vitals with
A herring?
Deceptive 1.
Not a herring.
It's deceptive. It's a red herring.
Well done. That was a good one.
17, right?
Number 17.
Yep, locked.
Ah, yes. All right, lucky him.
Okay, so I'm going to step, and I think I can attack through Zistral's Hex. Is that correct?
Yep, as long as I'm not
I do
preventing
have
you.
a reach. Yeah, I do have a weapon that has that reach 2. Hey, and he can't block because he just blocked.
He also already used Feverish.
And he failed his parry.
And that should have been. I should have declared it, but that's okay. I'll go random. So it looks like I'm going for a hand. Note, lightning weapon is still going on because I had that for an hour. So it's going to be that much damage, however much is left, and then +1 for the burninating. I think it's +1.
Hands are 1/4, right?
Oh,
Third?
that's 2 points. Holy crap.
I think it's a third.
Third? Third, so 16 divided by 3 is
5.
So you did more than 5, so
I'm going to do, more than 5.
you've effectively so I'm just going to call it the sword hand that came up to parry. You basically have disabled the sword hand.
All right. So it's 5 points of damage to him then from that? Is that how that works?
Yes, max 5.
Okay, it's going to be more than that. Well, actually, he's going to get an additional 2 points of injury after armor penetration and wounding modifiers have been figured from lightning weapon.
So 7.
So 7 points, yeah.
And you've done over twice the amount required to cripple, so it'll be severed.
Severed.
No, he didn't do twice. The additional
got to
injury
hand
is
it to
just
you.
surge. So
But
he's
it
disabled
boosts.
on hand, but he didn't sever it.
It's cutting damage though, so he's done.
Oh, wait, 7?
It's multiplied by 1.5.
8, 9, 10.
Which is 6, which is
Yeah,
third.
yeah, I guess you're right. His hand goes sailing off.
Holy crap. Finn actually looks like he knows what he's doing.
Or
we clearly
that guy
know
looks
that's
like
wrong.
he doesn't.
He blocked me.
Not to screw myself over here, but is that the end of the blindness?
Yes.
Beginning of Finn's turn, yeah.
Right. I stabbed that guy last time. Was that him? Yeah. Okay. Yes, so my opponents are no longer blinded. So I can't do anything rash. Right. I'm going to swing at number 11. We'll call that random with Deceptive 2. With plenty left
Nice
over.
shot.
Now he
Was
has
all
that
out.
injury, so he is -1 dodge, -2 any other defense.
It was all out defense. So
So +2 to that, and then -2 for the deceptive.
-4. At least. I still have not figured out what the -3 dex is, how that is affecting me.
Okay, the way it goes is with the -4, it's -1 to dodge, -2 to parry or block.
Well, he's -3 to dex.
Right. No, he's -4 because I did 6 points of friggin' damage to him.
Oh, he's -3 to dex. He's -4 because he's hurt.
He has a -3 on top of that?
You -3
I
because
don't think it affects their dodges and all that sort of stuff.
Yes, it does. It does.
Does?
Well. Okay,
They
where's the -3?
succeed. That's from
Oh,
from the flash.
That's the blindness. Okay,
No, it's not
so
the blindness. It's the aftermath of the blindness.
right,
He's still at -3.
the not quite blindness. Okay,
Doesn't matter.
Well, is that a dex penalty though?
it is a -3 dex penalty.
Okay, so basically he's got -7 to dex, which is going to be half that to.
Wait, so is the
It's going to
-4
be half
to
that
his...
to parry. It's going to be half that to parry and block, and it's going to be a quarter of that to dodge.
All right, I'm confused, but it doesn't matter.
It's going to be about the same. Anyway, he failed. Crap, and now I have to roll stuff.
Oh darn!
just need
you
to,
have to roll damage. Gosh.
I just need to take a bio break. I've rolled a defense roll if Brum is attacked.
Roger.
Does he have legs?
Not these guys. It's going to be torso.
Okay.
Transfers to torso. Or lower.
I guess
no,
that's.
Be just.
I guess that's nothing then.
Yeah.
That was kind of weak.
There is actually a. I thought there was a. Snakeman random hit location.
There is.
Do we have it?
Yep.
Should I roll that instead?
No.
Is it top half snake or bottom half snakeman?
It's bottom half snakeman. Hold on. Okay, so.
Well,
I mean,
what would it have been then?
I don't know.
What did I roll? 13? That would have been left arm on the snake man.
So that becomes a left arm. So remove an arm. 7 -3.
Left arm, that's shield.
Oh, yeah, he's wearing a shield.
So you got around the shield. Maybe you took him out at the elbow.
Right, yeah. Or took an upper arm, whatever. So 7 -3 becomes 4, becomes 6. And that 6 is not more than half his hit points. He has 15 base hit points. But he's half move and dodge from here on out.
Yeah. I can live with that.
Back.
He jumps forward, all out attack, telegraph.
That was brave.
He's dying.
And he's still at a -4
doomed.
dex on top of everything else. Actually, I guess he's at a -7 dex.
Okay, is it a -4 to dex or a -4 to skills? Because I am now super confused.
Okay.
I always thought it was a
Dex
-4
based
to
skills.
any of his rolls. I thought it was just a strict -4 to anything he rolled. Not
What are you talking about?
Your -4 for him being hurt.
The shock penalty is to dex and IQ, which affects basically all your normal rolls,
Except health.
except health or strength.
Right, and then the flash is -3 dex.
So he's a -7.
-7 to all dex-based skills.
Yeah.
Woo, buddy. No wonder he's doing the telegraph.
He would like to lie down for a
So
bit.
dex-based skills means
Well,
it doesn't affect his
So it's
dodge and
basically
stuff.
just a -4.
Yes, it does. It's -3 dex.
That's dex-based skills.
That's
No.
not what I said. That's what I said, but that's not what I meant. I was just trying to explain it to Mark.
Right, okay.
It's minus 3 dex.
The
what I
end
mean.
effect is
I gotcha.
it is a minus 7 to dex-based skills.
Gotcha.
The minus
tracked
7
that.
dex also applies to parries and blocks because those skills are also reduced.
Yeah, but then
Your
you're
dodge
talking
is also
higher math
reduced
at that
because
point,
your
so-
move is reduced.
Gotcha. I totally get that. I'm tracking
That's for
with
Brian.
the straight up minuses for skills. It's the dodging.
In Mark's
that
case, all
gets
he
a little
cares
weird.
about right now is minus 7 to hit.
Yep. And he will succeed by 3. Very good.
With a minus freaking 7?
He gets a plus because all out and telegraph.
Crap.
Hold on. Is that all? Actually, I don't think you can do that. I think I found something. It was there was a thing on GURPS. I posted it on our boards at some point where where it specifically said you cannot include the all out something or other with telegraph.
No, you can.
Okay.
You can't do deceptive with telegraph.
Yeah, I can't deceptive.
That's not what I was talking about.
When did you put that up there?
It was a while back. That's why I'm looking
I was
for
going
it
to say,
now.
that was a long time ago.
Oh, 12.
Not that long ago.
Right. Defense. Right. I got to do the thing. You know, I think I'm just gonna parry that. No muss, no fuss.
Nice.
Remember why he's a minus 2. Oh, that's right. He couldn't do anything on his turn. Takes a step back and draws his sword. Earn his fatigue. Heroic attack charge. On Brum. Success, which will fail because Brum blocks with his shield.
Brum's also
succeeded by 1, so he will take shield damage if it matters.
Let's see. What was
Okay, I see exactly what I was talking. It's evaluate. Apparently, telegraphic attack does not stack with evaluate.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
that?
I hate evaluate.
11 points of cut damage to your shield, however that plays out against its DR and all that.
Now, would he have missed by 1 due to size?
There's no penalty for attacking down size. It's bonuses to attack up size.
Oh.
No, there are penalties to attack downside.
That is an option. That
It's
is an
one that we've
option,
used in the past.
and we probably don't need to use it in this case unless we're, actually have ants fighting each other.
GM's choice.
And really, these
Yeah,
are
that's right.
they're more long than they are big.
That's what she said.
Whoa!
Booyah! Wait,
There it is.
how's she attacking?
Yeah, she's got to close the gap there. Which means she's going to have to spend fatigue or something.
Wasn't
Although-
that just a step?
No, that was 2.
Yeah, that was 2.
Oh.
Although she doesn't have to because it's under 9 with the roll. It just
Yeah,
wouldn't be a
well,
margin. Wouldn't be a margin
after the
crit in that
fact.
case. Yeah, if you burn the fatigue for that, that means he cannot defend. because it's
and
a crit,
you roll again on the
and
crit,
you get to roll on the crit
the
hit
crit
table.
hit table.
Worth it.
Well,
You
that
said
depends on what your fatigue level
Even-
is.
Well, yeah.
Oh, she's at
Lon Pon's
5
isn't bad.
of 12, I think. So she's getting low.
Woo.
Oh yeah, that is low.
And she was one of them that had the bad dream, so she can't rest.
you said 11 points of cutting damage to the shield.
Yes.
Alright, that will beat his DR, cover DR. So 2 points of damage will go through to his arm.
But you have armor.
Ouch.
Yes. Yeah,
So
armor will
your
protect
armor
it, so
will-
that's fine.
So it just blinks off your armor.
But it like chipped off.
No,
a chunk
you deal
of the,
damage.
thing.
Yes.
Oh my
He
gosh.
halved my shield.
Alright, so maximum damage. So 9 minus.
Why did it roll twice?
I don't know. So,
So take
Because-
9.
So 9, DR3, 9 becomes 6. Cutting is doubled, so it goes back to 9. No matter what, it's going to be a major wound.
No, cutting is 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah, he said it wrong, but he did the math right.
Yeah, that's what I was totally thinking.
It's like, yeah.
Well, at least he didn't divide it by 2 times 3.
Succeed on his major wound roll. But you did some hurting on him. He is now half move, half dodge. Alright, so he doesn't have a weapon that he can use. So
Or a hand to
Well-
wield it.
he will shield bash Zistral. What's the best thing I guess he can do?
Bring it. What's the cripple icon on him for?
It's because he doesn't have a hand. He's missing a
Took
right
off his
hand.
hand.
Okay.
That's just an offhanded counter.
Don't forget his shock. Man,
They have high pain threshold. They don't suffer shock.
all right, bash me. My strength is 18. What's yours?
Well, he's just smacking you with the shield for crushing damage. He's not trying to push you around that I'm aware
Oh,
of.
okay.
He's going for the trying to hurt you. Where'd the tables go?
Oh, right.
Ah, sorry. Any damage treat as if it was major wound.
Funny bone injury. Man.
No,
So
it's the
pissed.
first one. It's just any damage penetrating DR.
Okay.
That's major wound.
DR spore.
Why did that roll twice?
Because I clicked it twice. I forget that you only have to click the roll one once. So
Sorry.
bounce 4 crunch.
And I'll give him the one eyebrow up look like the Rock.
Are you going to give him the people's hoof afterward?
That's a great idea.
You go from prone to crouch.
Croucher kneeling. Kneeling. There's a bit of a
Rum
mess over there.
is going to attack.
Rome is thoroughly tanking.
He's very stout.
Deceptive 4. Madman.
Wow.
Poor guy's already got a -2.
He doesn't
not
know what week he's
overkill.
in now.
It's not overkill, it's certainty.
I don't. The only reason I even thought to roll that was just to see if he crit succeeded.
Or crit failed and fell on its
Or-
face.
That
Damn,
too.
good damage roll, too. Put some stank on it.
That's cutting. So
Came from downtown.
11 or 14 becomes 11 becomes back to 15. So 16. So
That's
he's
one
down.
Brum attacked.
Yep, he goes down.
Yeah, he brummed
He
that
also
one from under the
gets
mountain.
he also gets knocked back into the wall, so he gets lifted into the wall and slides down it.
Splat.
That's 16, Mark. That's 16, by the way. 11?
Yeah, I
11
I
times
corrected.
1.5 is 16, yeah.
Correct.
Correct cow.
Yeah, we really need those. Need to be able to do those multipliers in the chat window. I know you can do half and double, but you can't do 1.5.
Because of the rounding, yeah.
Instead of having to sound it out.
Arn's gonna go see what's going up here.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to stab this poor bastard who tried to hit me with his shield. Shouldn't have done that. So, you said that when I attacked with my spear, I couldn't parry with it after. Does that mean...
No, that was
that
only
if-
because you moved an attack.
Yeah, only if you do
That
a
was
move and
only
attack.
because
If
you
you
did
just
a
do a
move.
step and attack, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so for
That's-
him standing in place and hitting me with his shield, he can still try to block.
Yep.
Actually, I don't know if that's true.
What?
I seem to think there is some sort of penalty if you attack with the shield. Don't you suffer some sort of penalty to blocking with it?
No.
I think it makes sense if that were the case, but I was never able to find an instance
I
of
may be
that.
thinking of D&D or something.
Yeah, you may be. Because I did look for that a lot with Reynold.
Well, Deceptive 1, 2 hand thrust vitals.
Right.
Have some. It's number 17.
And the bright side, if he blocks it, you might just go through it with that freaking super spear.
Oh, yeah, I've done that before too.
Nail it to his arm.
That is 17.
Huh. So do I strike his shield then?
No,
It's deflected.
he deflects it.
Very good.
If it was success
Okay.
by 2 or less,
By
then it
his
would've been
DB or less, yeah.
Yeah, DB or less, it would have been like square on the shield and penetrating and all that.
Gotcha.
Well, on the
And
bright
you've
side,
probably
he
still
is...
been surprised when your shield goes cleaving right on through.
His shield's out of the way for you, though.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. On the bright side, that's no longer in
That's
the way.
true. Can't block with the shield.
Second verse, same as the first.
Nah, it's going for the leg this time. It is telegraphed, though.
Oh, it is?
Should I go back there and cut the tendon? Cut his Achilles?
Damn. Why is it? Is his dodge that high? Wow, I thought he was more. I thought his dodge was like at half at this point.
Mark's rolls are back to normal.
No, because you did only enough to cut his hand off. It didn't drop into
Okay.
half move and dodge.
7
I
points
turned
of
on
damage
the
to him.
the GM.
It's only a flesh
modifiers.
wound.
Oh, right. I totally forgot this guy actually all outed. Okay, well, batter up.
Swing, bada, swing.
I'm gonna call that a telegraph swing to the neck. Mhm. Boy, I'd really like to put
spits at
some.
you in defiance.
I'd really like to put some extra damage on that, though.
Commit.
Strong. Or committed.
Tell you what, let's go with committed, and I won't take the step back.
He's not in a position to answer.
All right, committed strong. Swing to the neck, which I'm going to use the face here. And telegraph. I probably don't need all that. Dirt.
Homage.
Dirt.
8 minus 8 becomes 5, and then cutting is what, times 2 for the neck?
Yes. I
So
suppose I could
10.
roll the thing. I could roll the thing.
And his head comes out.
He did. Oh, artery too. Dang.
Oh yeah, totally dead. I mean, there's like a geyser of like anime blood.
You got both carotids and both jugulars.
He spends a whole second just gouting blood upward.
Probably got it all over the next guy's back.
It hasn't fallen yet. These guys have reach. Okay. Take a step forward and try and cut poor old. Oh, that's the wrong guy. 13's dead.
Now, is he still under shock? I think he is.
Yeah, she just hit him with a big old nasty cutting thingy.
And he's partly blinded.
Yeah, it's not doing well. So he's, you know what? He's going to do the same thing, you know. He's at a -7, so he's a +1. All out. Telegraphed. Attack at L'Enfant. Swinging for whatever he can get. Swinging at random. And he misses. How typical. Alright, so he takes a... No, it doesn't grab it. He takes a step and attacks... I can grab my... Y. There we go. And attacks Brum. Swing at Brum.
That will be shield damage.
Roger.
Oh no, it won't. No, never mind.
Nope, it's... yeah. On paw.
I'm gonna drop my Kasari and try to quick draw my sword.
Okay. Success.
Oh man.
At least it's ready.
Yep.
Wait, can I back up?
Yes.
You get finished with a step, yeah.
Yep. He is going to telegraph, swipe at your face with his shield.
Okay.
Oh, he's feeling froggy.
Four minus 5 is minus 1.
Possible success. Okay, just to be clear, my grip mastery only works on my turn, correct?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going
You
to
have to
parry
declare your grip changes
during my
beginning
actions.
or end of your turn.
All right, so sticking with the grip I have, I'm going to do a give ground and parry.
Quick query. Does shock penalty affect dodge?
Woo!
Yeah.
And you're saying that's because it lowers dex?
Uh-huh. Yeah, basically it's the penalty is half applied to the parry and block, a quarter applied to dodge. So when it's normally maxed out at 4, it's going to be 2 and 1.
Not according to the FAQ.
That was according to the fact.
Alright. Brum sees this guy occupying the space of the other one. So he's going to rinse and repeat.
Wait a minute.
Wow. Shock does not affect defense.
Yeah, it's attack only. We knew that.
I wonder if that's the other thing. Stun. It's probably stun. No, that's just a flat 4 to. That's just a flat 4 to defense.
My understanding is anything that says
I
it
know, I
affects
saw that
dex
before.
doesn't affect the secondary attributes of it, unless it specifically says so.
Yeah,
No,
it affects actions, not reactions.
No, I specifically remember that being talked about, and now I'm wondering what that actually applied to, because. Yeah.
My understanding is anything that says it affects dex doesn't affect secondary traits unless it specifically says so. But anyway, moving on. Did you do damage?
Oh, I have to roll my defense. I was reading the thing. I didn't see that you rolled them. Sorry. There it goes. On 13. On 6.
Little bastards.
I was tossing up whether to go -4 deceptive.
Oh.
Shield damage.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see your minus, so it's still success by 0. Barely. Yes, it will be shield damage.
Conk.
That's a lot of shield damage. What are their shields made of?
They medium heavy shields.
Medium buckler. Hold on. GCA. Oh, these guys.
Jeez, I'd be surprised if I still cut his arm off. Do they have DR on the arms?
Probably not. Just the standard 3 for these guys.
For their scales.
Yep. Oh, open. Still a lot of damage.
It's the cover DR that you're looking for penetration. Right. You probably don't want to bother recording shield damage.
No. Alright, medium buckler, DR7. So 13.
6 gets through, gets modified to 4 cutting. 4 damage to his arm.
4 total. Yep. Just not
enough to
not
cripple.
quite enough, but it will hurt. I feel it. Ow.
Doing a heroic charge.
Okay. He ain't defending. Six becomes 3. Out goes his lights. KO. Kill stealer.
That's how I do.
Alright, Malison 17, Deceptive 2, 2 hand thrust vitals. Get some.
Did we lose the GM?
Nope. You didn't.
You need to defend.
I do.
At -2.
Grappling.
-2.
Grappling, that's what it was. It's the -4 for being grappled. That's what stages down like that to the parry and dodge.
Oh.
Yes, but it specifically states that.
Yeah, no, you're right about the shock.
Why you roll under 10 every time I attack you?
Because that's the
Why do
only
I
way you
crit
can
fail
win.
when I blocked every single time
Booyah!
last time?
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
got that shield out of the way. Max damage. Oh.
So that's
normal
going to be
damage.
to the leg. That's going to be. Let me figure out the math. No,
Yoink.
wait, that's going to be 9 points of cutting damage plus 2 for electrical. Or
Not,
for
not a
plus
max
2
damage
burn.
to the leg.
Roll
That's
me a
goodbye leg.
D6.
What's 4?
He has. Well, you are attacking to the front. He has
Some malice, huh?
front-facing greaves. Yeah, front-facing greaves.
Oh, I thought they only had their skin.
No. That is going to be a hit because it's only half. If I recall.
So it's
Front-facing is
9 points to the leg plus 2 for the
Yoink!
burn.
So
you're
Took his hand off and then took a leg off. So it cost him an arm and a leg.
it's kind of a
nine- is that 9
defeat in
with?
detail.
So is that 9
is the
before?
maximum damage. It's because I do 1d6 plus 3.
So
and then I do
total
2
13.
points of burn afterwards, after injury is.
So 9 points before. So 9 points, and then cutting becomes 13.
Yep.
And so so that's
Plus
capped
2,
at
be 15 total.
so 15. So
I think he's
his
going
legs
to lose
coming
that
off.
leg.
Whoosh. Yeah, legs coming off. I'm just trying to figure out max damage because half of these guys are 16, so 8.
It has
is
to
what he
do.
takes. 9,
It has
10,
to do
so-
1 over, or 2 over his full hit points in order to actually sever.
Oh.
Being that it's a leg, they have half hit points. It's twice the amount to
Yeah,
cripple.
yeah. It's disabled regardless.
Hang it
He
on
doesn't
by
have
a
a leg
leg.
to
It's
stand on.
yeah,
It's very nearly off.
yeah. You broke his leg. It's just tendons and bits of flesh holding everything together at this point.
All right, we'll call it a draw.
Thorn's gonna take a look back and see if those guys aren't doing anything, and he's gonna take off back down the hall here. We'll call him over here.
That actually is a success. That is plus 3. Dan.
Thorndale, fastball special.
I figured you were developing a new team thing here with Finn.
Where
You
I
s-
miss and he hits.
You stab, he blocks it, and then Finn takes advantage. And
You could
cuts
still
off a limb.
parkour off. You could still parkour off my back and acrobatic into the back guy.
That
Oh,
would
that's
be
gonna-
really funny.
That's
Please
gonna
do
happen
that.
one day.
How about now?
Fastball special.
Do a Kong vault off the rump.
Success by 0. That is a telegraphed attack against you, though, bro. So plus 2 to your defense.
Easily blocked.
Like Ogla.
She'll probably want to control click the dead guy that she killed. Otherwise, when she rolls, it's gonna roll against him. This dude totally needs 2 crippled tokens. Dang it!
So with the crippled right hand and right leg, and standing facing with his left side to the wall, isn't he going to topple?
Oh,
yeah,
he's
he's
prone.
prone.
He's prone.
Okay.
P.
timber.
Oh yeah, I see the P now.
Alright, so he's gonna do something crazy. And first one, sorry. He's throwing his shield at you.
At who?
Zistral.
Alright, so it's telegraphed. I get a +2. I have retreated since my last turn, I think. No, I retreated from him, so I couldn't have retreated again. So I guess I'll retreat, get ground.
I don't even know what the damage would be for a medium.
Probably
Didn't
his club.
figure that out at one point. Somebody threw a shield somewhere. I think he probably was at more penalties anyway. He's throwing it prone and
Success by 7. I didn't bother going too much into detail.
well,
I know prone is like -4, so it's still success by 3.
right, but he's also
Range.
missing a leg,
It's
I'm gonna
not
parry it.
affected by pain.
and it's his offhand. Well,
Easily parried.
Yeah,
there's his
going
there's his offhand, and then there's his offhand.
offhand.
His offhand is it, and his hand that is off.
No, when you're missing a leg, you're at penalties to do things that require that kind of stability. But if he's on his back, that may not qualify.
Now, you still need both legs to maneuver when you're on your back.
Deceptive swing on Brum.
What was that? -1?
Yep. So
I'm trying to get creative on you. You do that.
Brum is going to do a retreating dodge.
I will say, if you crit fail that, I'm gonna make you roll a dex check and roll down those.
That's only a success by 1.
Right,
So that will be shield damage.
Wow.
You're going to be pounding dents out of that shield.
I thought that shield was had a higher cover DR than that.
Cover DR 9.
Yeah, I thought it was more than that. What kind of shield was it?
It's a heavy medium shield.
Yeah, I thought it had like a cover DR like 20 or something. Something ridiculous.
No, that's at 10 points. According to the GCA, anyway.
Oh, does it auto-calculate?
Well, no, but in the equipment as it's imported, the information that's for that shield says cover DR9, 20 hit points. DR4, so it just took another 3 points of damage.
Not that I'm questioning you necessarily, but what did you say it was again? I know I looked at this before. Oh, well, it's on their medium shield heavy.
Did
Right,
that-
because I had trouble finding it.
Are you able to open that link in chat?
No, I am not.
That's weird.
Unable to create window with data source.
Okay, medium shield, comma heavy. Yeah, I have it here. So that is low tech 116.
You're a PC, you're a player, you can't share links like that. The GM is the only one that can do that, I think. Because it's trying to look into your character sheet.
Oh, what are we trying to show?
It's not important.
Does that work?
That did.
Mm-hmm.
So I can actually right-click and share it.
What was it that didn't work? Drag and drop?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Anyway, sorry. Brum will step forward. He's going to return the favour. Actually, the guy that's -4, that's his shock penalty, yeah?
Yes.
No, Brum's going to finish him off first.
I think you dinked him last round. No, actually, he is not, because he blocked you. That -4 was for a previous. Sorry for the confusion.
Damn it.
You know, I just realized I haven't been including the size mod on these dudes.
Did it matter when you roll a crit hit?
It's not the point.
You've been hitting.
Alright.
Isn't that enough?
Nope.
This guy's lost a hand and a leg and thrown his shield. And he's lying on the ground.
You should totally use your trample feet from D&D. Oh, wait, never mind.
No, I'm just going to take a step.
From Hell's Heart, stab at me.
Well, I mean, how does dodge work when you're prone
It's
Minus
and have
threes.
only half your limbs?
-3.
He's half move and dodge round up, and then he's -3 on top of that.
That's true.
Yeah, he is really hurting.
Alright, I'm going to take
And
a
there's a chance he might
deceptive
go
1,
prone or pass out too.
just for safety. Deceptive 1, vitals. Die already.
I'm so taking my +1 for you attacking on the 4th time that is vitals. I've been counting.
Yeah, this is where Mark totally rolls a 3 on the dodge.
It's not gonna. If
I
he
can luck
makes
it.
this, I'm gonna be like, what happened to my dice?
It's 2037. I can luck it.
You tried, but that's not good enough.
Oh. That
Yeah,
might-
well, I was
oh.
bluffing. My luck was actually 2039. I can't luck for 2 more minutes. So
That is actually a
So,
dodge.
5
Let's see. Minus
3
3.
is
So you half move
Is-
and dodge first.
So
that
dodge
drops it
becomes
at
5. Yep. If he had,
Minus threes.
minus 3
2.
is 3.
if I had not just rolled the dice and done what I should have done, like I knew he would have, feverish, he might have actually pulled that off.
Shifting to number 3 that I guess Brum has been wrestling with.
13?
Wait, they don't. These guys don't have legs. The Yanti abominations, right?
No.
Okay, well I'm hitting lower body then. I guess it's just torso.
Yeah, maybe just torso.
So it would have been 7. Oops, I guess I doubled. Oh, that's funny.
13.
It's the first one, yeah.
Give me did you give me your damage?
Did he attack or did he defend? Number 13?
Trying to find
This one?
13. Hold on.
The one that's...
It's not 13, it's gosh,
Oh,
6.
it's 6?
Yeah, 13's already dead. Hold on. I'm just
Right,
gonna-
okay, so it should be 6. Just move the... Yeah, okay, you can do it that way. So it should have been against 6.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a leg, it would have been random location.
Right. What? Okay.
So looks like I guess he defended.
Buried. Dink.
Well, it kind of looks like they have this covered.
Oh, come on, you need to totally do your super jump thing.
Well, I can't really do that anymore because Istral is moved in a non-useful position.
Yeah, crap, sorry.
Plus, I think it's a little far.
He's gonna move up. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
You could take a wait for me to be in a more useful position.
As amusing as that would be, I don't think I can quite reach. So what I will do
Ooh,
is move closer.
that's totally lame.
Yeah.
So then I would be in reach were I to do that later.
If I'd claimed that feverish, it would have success by 0.
But you didn't.
I just ran the numbers.
Yeah, see what I have to do is Zistral has to turn his butt around to the north here.
Right.
Kong
I see
vault
it.
off his butt. Clear Brum. Actually, I could do a double Kong. One off your butt and one off Brum's head.
His helmet can take it.
Just tell him to hold his shield up.
Telegraphed attack to Braum.
They're all focused on Brum.
Dwarves are tasty to them.
He's also been out front the whole time.
Brom had his attack, so he can block again.
Aye.
Yeah, I think the last time when I was in and up looking for the stats on that shield, it's because the listing right there has heavy in parentheses, and I couldn't find that in GCA because that's not how it's listed.
Who turned my booty?
Somebody touching your booty? Is your wife home?
The Danish is not safe.
Oof. Tried to miss that one. I almost went with the deceptive -4. Glad I didn't.
Alright, Brum will retreat. Dodge.
You could go closer to the stairs since they're right there.
No, because he can't retreat into.
Yep, that will put you 1 hex further from number 7 and not in my way.
Doesn't matter. Brum's going to step up. His turn.
Alright.
He steps up on his turn. Still his turn.
God damn it.
It's alright. Brum's got this under control.
Yep, I have a backup plan too. That'll still let Thorndale do his vault.
Gack.
Alright, so Brum steps over the body. I assume that's going to be bad footing, -2.
Yep. Lots of blood and body splayed out. Snaky. Snake blood is slippier than human blood.
Somewhat disassembled.
Why though?
He's deconstructed. Deconstructed bad guy.
That's a hit. Choose a size modifier.
That is a hit.
Heyo.
Heyo.
So that was a deceptive -3.
Ah.
Ooh, good roll.
Straight attack. 13 goes down to 9 for front armor.
Is it front or side? Which way is he facing?
You're still attacking him from his front arc.
It depends if he's facing Finn or if he's facing Zistral.
That way. He's facing Zistral. It's still 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, because I can't do math in my head.
13. So you can just drag the damage from the chat on top of your dude.
didn't take.
You gotta drag it onto his hit points.
Ah,
And if you hold control,
got
it
it.
adds it instead.
Sweet. Why did I not know this? Why am I? Just have to move and dodge at this point. And that is a major wound.
It should also be a knockback too, I believe.
13. He's strength 15, so
that's enough for
yeah,
a knockback.
that's enough for one.
Does he go down the stairs?
I'll give him a dex check to see if he flubs it, and he goes down the stairs!
Yes.
Looks like Arn's going to catch a piece of him as he goes by, though.
That's how you do it.
I'll give him an extra. Well, let's see. I'll give him a dex for each.
Yeah, he's gonna roll on his turn. Wonder what it would be to
Oh
stop
my
yourself.
gosh! Alright, so.
He goes all the way down.
Roll dex again, just keep rolling to see when he succeeds.
No way!
Oh, Jesus.
And he lands right on his face.
Breaks his neck.
I'm making 2 rolls for that one. Alright, he comes to a halt somewhere right about there.
On the
But
critical
that's
failure.
Falling, let's see. Falling damage, what is that? How
On the critical failure,
no.
roll a random hit location, then he breaks his neck.
I think
If
what I would
he
probably
rolls a neck.
I think what I would probably do in that case is do slam damage as if he were or falling damage as if he were falling, and then have it.
Oh, so he
So-
broke his leg so bad it pierced the artery, femoral artery.
Well, no, it probably doesn't do enough damage.
Let's see,
Compound fracture.
well, let's see. 1, 2, 5. How many yards was that total movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total yards. You said, what's the normal damage for falling 6 yards and doing half?
Okay, hold on.
Let's not forget Arn successfully hit him with the quarterstaff on his way down.
That helped him go rolling faster.
5, you said?
6. 6 yards.
Okay, that's gonna be 2d. So
Give me the 2d6.
should I just do half of that, or
Well,
it
roll
and
the
then
dice,
have
and
it?
then I'd say
I just roll it and
do
then
that.
have it.
Yes. Brum. Oh my god!
Damn.
Alright, yeah.
Apparently, he launched himself down the stairs.
We heard lots of crack, snapple, pop.
He did.
He did.
I mean, he would normally fight to minuses, but he did. Just because.
That's cool. Well, he does have a snake head, so he might be able to twist that thing around funny ways.
Yeah, but when you break your back, when your leg is sticking in your ear, he
Snakes
kicked
are
himself
vertebrate.
in the face to death.
So he basically disintegrated as he went down the stairs. Each time he hit a different step, something else fell off him.
Sounds good.
Anywho,
Alright. Arn.
Well, I hit the dude in the face, so
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
whacked
come
him with
out
a
of
stick.
he helped him down.
I encouraged him through physical motivation.
Well, that cleared the way for you, Zistral.
Oh, you need to end your turn then.
And so
Alright, so-
7 is deceased then?
Yeah. 6 is
What are the-
like his eyes go all bug-eyed even more than normal. Like, oh no.
So what are the relative conditions of 6 and 17?
17's dead.
Dead.
Okay, he still has a...
6
he's
is
the
actually
only one there.
relatively healthy. 6 is
Alright,
actually.
No, he
I'll
doesn't.
just-
17's got the chalk outline with the blood splatter.
Oh, I still see the counter. Anyway, I'll take a
Brom?
step.
You're probably seeing Brom.
Yeah, perhaps. Alright, why did Abomination 6 just move 1 hex?
He didn't?
He just
Oh,
kind of
okay.
moved offhand. I was making sure there wasn't anything underneath him that was causing you to see something else.
No, it was Brum. I'm going to take a step.
He was preemptively retreating.
Yeah, he might want to consider that, because I'm going to do a Deceptive 2 Thrust Vitals.
And pin him to the wall.
Here's hoping. You're successfully blocked. Alright. I think I set up Thorndale's vault though.
No, that's
because
kind
I
of a
am
weird
not
angle.
a tank,
Oh, is it?
I am not charging in there, so I'm going to evaluate this round.
But that doesn't mean I can't use you to help get in the area. So I'm totally Kong vaulting off his ass. I'm just doing a move. And making it look good.
He runs off, yelling at the top of his lungs, "We are defeated!"
Attack of opportunity.
I know, right?
Why do they all sound like Cobra Commander?
Retreat!
Brom will just straighten up and delight in seeing the body sort of come to an end down, stop rolling down the stairs. And he'll move.
Alright, Aaron is going to turn around and start walking this way a little bit.
You still in combat?
Do you want to be in combat?
Is there anyone to fight?
Brom's not laying chase.
It's really up to you. You're the only one that, well, you or Thorn, capable of reaching him in time. Or if
catching
there's,
him.
if
Let
you,
me measure.
I say time. I'm just saying if you desire to catch him, you're the only
No,
one
I actually could.
capable.
You totally should stab him in the back.
Yeah, that's 7. I can actually make that, so I'll do heroic charge and stab him.
Backstabber.
Skewered, perhaps?
This is where you see the big cannon facing down the stairs.
I assume this is a rear attack.
Yes, he's not going to be able to. Yeah. I mean, he probably figures somebody's going to come, but he's not going to be able to. He's full on trying to run the hell away. You guys did hear me say the cannon, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
The skeleton ballista. Long story.
Totally did that.
So that's what, 27?
That's vitals. Yeah, through the back. Yeah, he's going to die. And he dies.
What's beyond that? Is just going to the next level, or is that going
I don't know
down?
who he was trying to warn, but I got him.
Oh, he wasn't kidding about there being an inexplicable cannon there.
Well, crap.
That's only a field gun.
Dead, 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 dead.
No, it's not really there. Although that would be absolutely awesome of me if I had thought of something like that. But no, it's not really there. It goes up to the next level.
We're not ready for the next level yet.
It's only an 88. It's for aircraft.
No,
Yeah,
that's
but I
actually
bet it
just a
works
field
really
gun.
well on people.
Yeah, turns horse
And
people
tanks.
into glue, and yeah, that would be hilarious. Nope, it's not to be. Although I'm gonna have to remember that tactic for some bad guys later. Right, so it is 9.
Alright, well, before we do anything like that, we're also checking this direction. Might as well clear that out a bit.
Alright, it is a kitchen. Looks like
Question
it goes...
the slaves.
Yes, they are in fact slaves. They look like they were held because they did have skills at smithing. They were They were basically forced to make weapons for, well, any kind of stuff for the Yanti.
Are they dwarves?
Nope, they're humans.
You are slaves no longer.
They have no idea what to do. Like,
Flee through that door, and what did Lanfon tell us about the Fail we sent her to hook up with?
she told the Fail that you were going to carry forward.
So there may be Fail out there.
Yeah. Yes, there could be. However, it hasn't been that very long since she's got back to you guys. So it wasn't long after you sent her away that she ran into one of the Fail scouts, relayed the message to him, and then ran to catch back up with you guys. So
I think we probably tell the former slaves to head and correct the directions if I'm wrong. To head toward the south gate.
Oh, those are, and you guys are aware that there are those exits. On this side of them, they're not so much of secrets or secret exits.
Oh, right. No, tell them to head toward the south gate of the city, and there will be other humans there that can tell them where to go.
What are the Auntie patrols? We have no way of defending ourselves against them. it's all the same to you.
Wait, weren't
We've-
there?
We've
didn't we
already cleared
avoid
that
a
direction.
team? Did we clear it all the way? I don't remember
No.
us doing so.
Well,
far as
you
I know.
avoided some patrols.
So they should stay here until we head back.
Never mind then.
All right. If I had thought about the whole cannon / ballista or whatever kind of thing, I would have used that as the cliffhanger.
Mark, do
Totally
you,
be a wizard there or something that hurls a blast at Zistral that narrowly misses.
Mark, do you
Kaboom.
remember the skeleton ballista?
I don't think he was.
I don't
He wasn't
recall
playing
that.
in
Doesn't
that.
sound familiar.
He was in that campaign, but I can't remember when he started. No, wait, no, that's right, because Marilyn was playing in that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was in Japan at the time. Mark was.
Yeah, because McNernland was playing a monk, and he kept kicking these doors down, and there's a skeleton crew manning a ballista right behind the door, and kept shooting him every time he did it.
Nice.
And the funny thing there was, it's like it didn't matter. He always failed. He always got hit.
All right. Just to give you a heads up, there is a little bit exposed of the next landing for Zistral.
All right.
Level 3.
I'll tell everybody what I see.
It's like it opens up. It looks like it opens up to a larger room, of which you can hear what sounds like, alerted call, conversation going back and forth between others up there.
Hook my thumb. More snake people down there, or up there rather.
All right.
Is it down or up?
Up? Yes, I know.
Okay,
Like I said,
yeah.
the arrows are all goofy. The
Up
other
there.
side is down. Your side is up. Interestingly
All right.
enough, there's going to be another potential staircase on this level, and it is in fact going up, not down. So don't get too confused, because I am.
Alright, so are we leaving it here?
Yep. We will close
Points?
for the evening. 1 point
All of them.
apiece. All of the 1 point.
Whew. All right.
So
Cool
be
beans.
aware that you guys are, few of you guys are starting to tucker out. Ronfon's 5 of, what is that? 5 of 12.
That's why I haven't been running around using my fatigue.
Zistral's 6 of whatever he is.
Whew.
6 of 12.
Yep. No, 6 of 11.
Oh,
I'm still over half.
Thorn's
Well,
down to
6
7.
of 12. Are you sure yours says 12 fatigue points?
It's supposed to be.
Base 12.
That was supposed to be.
Yeah, your 12.
health.
Your health is 12. Yeah, your health is
Oh,
12.
yeah. So I'm at half. Dang it.
Yeah,
I thought it was 11.
It's
I
at
was trying to stay
1/3.
above
It's
half.
at less than a third. Once you reach below a third, then
Oh,
you start.
okay, good.
It's not half. Yeah.
No harm done then.
Arn is particularly well. Arn's actually not that bad.
That also means I'm at 7.
Actually,
'cause I did
Arn,
start
you
at 11.
are winded. You're at any more exertion out of Arn, you will be winded. You're at exactly a third.
Also, since this fight took more than 10 turns, everyone should suffer 1 fatigue.
True.
Plus,
We always forget that.
if it's going
So
to, most of the time it's not important, but since it's important
That's
now.
why we generally forget that.
So that would
it
put me
wasn't
at
a
6.
full necessarily. Well,
No,
I
it
guess
wasn't.
It's been
It's because
it hasn't really been a
Mark keeps
continuous-
forgetting to
yeah.
reset it.
Yeah, I haven't it hasn't been like a straight up continuous. You've had like a couple minutes here or there of respite. You know, you guys had a conversation with the ladies, and after a few moments of like, holy cow, what in the world was that thing?
So you should make sure to reset it now, Mark, because you're going to forget.
All right, I'm going to put mine at 7 then, because I spent 5 points and I thought it was out of 11, but it was actually out of 12.
Well, it shouldn't matter. It should auto calculate. So there shouldn't have been any.
No, it does not automatically reset on the combat tab. You have to do it manually, and I thought it was out of 11. So when you said we were at full, I put it back to 11 last week.
Well, only those of you who actually slept. Some of you guys are unable to regain for resting. That would be Arn, Lonfon, Finn. I think everyone else was able to. I know Brum slept.
Yeah.
Sistral slept. I think Thorn, you slept too.
Yeah, I think so.
Thorn doesn't have any pre-existent sleep problems. Although I should have played with your phobia. I'll remember that. Alright, cool.
All right, cool beans.
Alright, everybody.
Good stuff. Good old dungeon crawl.
That, just so you know, those anathemas were like 400 and some odd plus point monsters.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
thing
well,
it
all
was kept
said and
blinded.
done.
He was outnumbered 3-1 though. Being outnumbered in GURPS is really bad.
Yeah, it is.
And
Being blind
blinded.
didn't help.
Oh
yeah, if he had
that-
gotten to bite one of us, it would have been bad news.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
you guys, that because their teeth, their bite has penetration too.
Yeah, and my health is only 12. I was like, if he
And
bites me, I'm probably
they
out.
do have poison. So they do have a follow-up poison attack that does. It's not like terrible. It's nothing. It's stronger than like a regular snake venom. Yeah, but it hurts when you do bite though.
Well, regular snakes with venom can kill you, so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Not saying that they can't kill you. I'm just.
Right.
So,
Well,
MVP
Alright, so
for
we-
blinding the snake.
We're wrapping the stream up here.
Stream up.
Yep. Thank you
Good
for
night,
joining the stream. Good night.
All right. Well,
Next week, everybody.
next